Everyone, welcome to Trails in the Game. Hope you're having a good day today. Let's just get this out of the way. If you watch this on YouTube, like, subscribe, and all that. If you're watching on Twitch, hit me up with a follow. Anyway, it's going to be another episode of Dungeons of Hinterberg. We'll see how it goes this time. I'm really enjoying the combat, but like the story's kind of nonsense. But let's see, what was I doing? I was about to hang out with these guys just because I want to see if I can get the unlocking locked chests ability. Hey again. Wait, I totally thought you were a day tourist. Nope, staying here a while for the whole 25. Good, day tourists are the worst. They roll in on a bus, usually with a tour guide, armed with a shotgun. They snap a few pictures in a dungeon, and then it's on a Halsat or Salzburg or whatever. No real interest in the place they visit, huh? It's more they crowd our streets but never really buy anything, you know? So shouldn't you be doing like a hot yoga session at your hotel or something? I got nowhere to be tonight. Mind if I hang? If that's how you want to spend your time. So what's the deal with this construction site? It looks kind of abandoned. What, don't you like? I think it's super charming. Welcome to Hinterberg. Enjoy your sleigh. What's the story behind it? Why would you want to know a thing like that? Lisa just wants to get her money's worth, David. Really experience our village. Wants and all. This is supposed to be another grand hotel. Some big shot foreign investor brought up this primo land 3 years ago. Wanted to cash in on the sleighing craze. We had construction noise from morning to evening for about 6 months until one day it just stopped. The guy totally went radio silent. Nobody can even reach him. Couldn't someone else take over and finish the building? Well, technically, it's still his property. There's been initiatives to disown the investor and take back the land, but Mayor Wagner has been sitting on that. She probably got some sweet kickbacks from the deal. Hey, don't talk about Karen like that. She's doing all she can. David's family is really cozy with all the big fish here, you know. I'm not my family. Sure, you just happen to share all of their capitalist views. That's kind of an unfair card to play. Nobody gets to choose their family. I guess you're right. Sorry, Dave. She's kind of cool, isn't she? Let's give her the key I found. It's not like we ever use it. Fine. Hey, you're alright, lady. Here, take this token of our inevitable short-lived acquaintance. May help you on your quest or whatever. Teresa is sitting out on the terrace by herself. Good evening, Teresa. Rowland Dorfer. Anything I can help you with? Guess I just wanted to ask if you're alright. I like to sit here sometimes after the work is done. I just can't get my mind off that onion festival. What about the festival? It's really nothing. I know every honest cookie cries over onions. We have the festival every year, and we all know it's a bit silly and nobody really cares that much about a vegetable. But it's the one thing we do for ourselves around here, so we look forward to it and get into the mood. Crying out loud, I was Onion Queen 3 years in a row back in my day. Anyone can come and join and be welcome. I just thought this was the one we wouldn't turn into a farce for our investors. Excuse me, I didn't mean it in that way. I didn't much care for it either. A simple festival about the onion would have been nicer. I voted for Mayor Wagner. She knows how to make our guests feel welcome. I just wish she'd have the same kind of care for the rest of us as well. There's a talk show on it. It seems to be about weird hobbies. This is the longest scarf I ever knitted, made out of the finest mohair and well over 10 meters long. How interesting. On to our next guest. Heinrich loves insects and has been breeding moths for about the last 5 years. He might have even brought us some today. Welcome, Heinrich. Ooh, I'm getting really sleepy. Did the Fraulein sleep well today? It rained during the night, but you know what they say, rainy day, rainy night, morning bright. So what's your destination today? Now I'm gonna go here just because I want to get the lock chest that I actually remember about. Oh, these guys. Oh, I thought I had more. Yeah, I thought I remembered there being a chest over here. Let's see. I remember one of them being in a dungeon, but I don't feel like going in there right now, so. Well, that wasn't really worth it. Oh, come on, so I thought I could leave without advancing time. I guess I could do one of the dungeons in this area if I could find it. Okay, so I guess I'll do... I mean, it says there's one beyond the fence, but... Let's read that again. Okay, so it says 2 past the fence, and I've already done 1, so let's see if I can find the other one. Pretty sure I've done both of these, but... I've done the minecart workshop, done the jelly tunnels. Done that one. It's peaceful up here. Should have done this a long time ago. Nowhere I have to be, nobody needs anything, nothing of consequence going on. Just me, somewhere in the middle of the mountains, watching the afternoon go by. I feel so much lighter up here. Like the parts of me that are never satisfied with myself were just gone quiet for a while, and I could be free. And I just spent a few hours taking in the view, doing absolutely nothing. Hey, I still need a first-hand experience from a Slayer for my article. I hang out at the Krampus bar most nights. Stop by if you have time. Probably won't, but smell you later. Let's see, what would I get if I hang out with that guy? Let's see it. Additional attack conduit slot. Unlock photo mode. Yeah, okay. Won't be doing that. Unlock combo counter. Ooh, armor upgrades. Well, if I can't find the dog, if the dog isn't there again, I'm gonna hang out with her and try and get that. Let's see. Oh, the dog's there. Because the dog apparently, like, gets you to a hidden dungeon. There's a dog by the road, idly watching the tourists passing by. I could walk over and see if he's friendly. Hey pal, wanna be friends? Guess not. Don't take it personally. This one's a big fat coward. Yeah, you goof chicken. He likes treats, you know. Wild strawberries. Bring him some. I bet he'll ease right up. Oh, great. I gotta find some strawberries. I don't... Look, I can't... Can I help you with anything? I think they're gonna close down my shop. Maybe I can help Hannah. Spending the evening with her would also increase my familiarity. Start from the beginning. What happened exactly? They're forcing me out of business, alright? Julian in his gear shop. He just couldn't stand the thought that I'm still out here, selling services that they can't provide. That rattlesnake, like I'm the one siphoning off his customers. I was there first. I got this official letter from the magistrate about how I'm not licensed to provide service out of my home. They gotta close me down. This has to be one of the worst countries to run a business in all of Europe. The bureaucracy is just wild. I'd even rent a workspace in the village if I could, but there's nothing free. You're a lawyer, right? Junior lawyer, and not anymore. They're gonna shut me down. What can I do here? Let's think about this. Maybe there's a way to get them back off, other than spending your money on dragging it through the courts. Julian must have called in some real favors to pull this off. Everybody knew about my workshop. There was no warning, nothing. He has the mayor's ear, you know. Okay, so this is coming out of town hall, and that means they can call it off. You know who else has the mayor's attention? High-profile adventurers, stars, influencers. Look, if we can get a petition started, show the mayor that her VIPs believe your workshop is important to this town, I bet that's gonna get rid of your problem right there. I'll ask around, see if I can get some signatures. Getting 3 major slaying stars should be more than enough pressure on the town hall. I'll get this sorted out for you. It's been a long day. I'm beat. I should go to bed, even though I really don't want to. There's a true crime documentary running today. Little did they suspect what the lab results would reveal. Not only were there 3 DNA matches, but they were all closer to home than expected. Much, much closer. Good morning, Fraulein. I heard there was an accident yesterday on Kolmstein. 2 people crashed into each other going full speed on their magical hoverboards. I hope they recover quickly. Enjoy your sleigh. And helicopter. It does not snow in my home country, so visiting a glacier is something truly special for me. Oh, you have fun there. Oh, wow. Level 8. Good afternoon, Frowlin. Your membership card, please? Which membership is that? The Hinterberg Eagle Club, of course. I'm afraid you need to be a member to use our helicopter service. Can I join the club? We're an association reserved for the most elite slayers. You'll find our criteria for membership exceedingly selective. You'll either have to gather a lot of renown, or you need to find an existing member to sponsor you. If I befriend one of the professional slayers around here, I can ask them to sponsor me, or I'll have to work on my renown a lot. I'll be back. First visit up here, you'll need to get your magic skills first, otherwise this rail won't do anything. Well, looks like I can't go out the way I came. Not a lot of animals this high up, but if you're lucky, you can catch a glimpse of an eagle. Did you know golden eagles are native to this area? I learned that in school. I'm not sure if I should take the chairlift or stay in this area for today. Hey, do Slayer, mind if I take a quick look-see at your stamp book? Sure, go ahead. See, I'm mighty sorry, but I'm afraid I can't let you on this chairlift just yet. Just a cautionary measure by our mayor. See, the dungeons up ahead get pretty tricky. So we're asking players to finish up an easy dungeon first to make sure they've learned the ropes. Alright then. It's right down the slope there, you can't miss it really. As soon as you get that stamp, I'll let you on the lift. Fine. Alright, let's see what we got. Wow, it's like Super Mario Galaxy. Wonder. Well, guess not. Dang it. Alright. Wait. There's one and then two. Well, dang. Well, that wasn't too bad. Hey, Louisa. If you're free in the evening sometime, why don't you stop by the tourist info? I'd love to hear how you're doing. And if you have any questions about Hinterberg, you know, technically, that's what I'm here for. I'll see if I can find the time. Sure, whenever you want. Standing offer. All right, the lady who doesn't know who I am. We're about to hit the bar for some dancing. Why don't you join us? Champagne's on me. The more the merrier, yeah? Really? Another rando? Joining Sam Keel and his entourage might increase my amusement. First, I want to see something. MP slot increased. And this is the buzzing center of the Beehive, where local adventurers get their royal jelly on. Krampus Bar, infamous if you stay in Hinterberg. This is the tier 1 item on your froyo. This place is temperate. Here's what Keisters had to say about the place. Cut. Okay, insert views, Jonah. The good stuff only, yes? Wait, hold a minute. Hey you who lady in the teal jacket. You talking to me? You're perfect. You're about to become the queen of the Beehive. Come on, let's make some honey. I don't like the way you said that. What? Wait, what? Honey. What? You don't know honey? You should try it. It's great. Healthy too. I mean, see, I have this segment where I teach people how to have the best time ever. Your life's about to change. Totally. For the better. 1.6 million Keisters are watching, B. Hey, would you mind signing this? It's a petition against the town hall closing Hannah's smithy. Look, I'm in the middle of a thing. Not now, okay? Gotta focus. Sure, not like I have any plans. Follow me, madam. Your show reaches more than 1 million viewers? Keisters. 1.6 million Keisters. They're like 1.6 million beautiful angels. How exactly does one reach numbers like that? Organically. Just, you know, make a really steak-like content that transforms people's day into something better, fuller. But yeah, main event time, okay? Selfie mode. Wait, how do you even upload this? I thought there was no cell phone reception here. Right, none. Zilch. Honestly, it's the one frowning upon this place. But the Grand Hotel is a sweet deal where they take my phones and drive them to some place to upload every night. So let me walk you through this. This is basically a reaction video, okay? I teach you how to have the best time ever, and you react. We film it and both of us are in the thumbnail. Got it? Yeah, got it. Nice, so how do I have the best time, Kai? See, it's easy. There's 3 steps involved. Plus a bonus step, but we're gonna break it down nice and easy. First, be free like a wild horse. You don't have to talk to everybody in the club, but you totally can. It's up to you. You're the horse. Oh, also eye contact. You could do more, you know. You want flying hearts. I can do that. Step 2, get enough sleep, okay? And try to dream, maybe keep a dream diary. Try to dream pleasant things. Look for experiences that let you dream pleasantly, yes? Dreams aren't about work. That would be nice. Good, dream better. How do I do that? See, I had this phase where I would dream about goats every night. They were everywhere. You dream of a bouncy castle, suddenly goats. It became a total thing. Then one day I was hiking through the forest near Helsinki, the one with the reindeer, and I met this beautiful old soul. And they said, just talk to a shrink. And I did, and no more goat dreams, totally gone. Finally, have a backup plan. When you get somewhere, maybe where you are isn't all that super, have a next destination, like an after party. Do you have a backup plan for this conversation? What's your backup plan for this then? In case you don't get enough material for your show then. I have this segment where I test out hotel minibars. Believe me, the Grand Hotel's minibar is just wild. But see, this is premium material, I told you. The math is really simple, but it's solid as ice. And cool. Cool as the shade. Thumbnail time, B. Didn't you mention a bonus step? Oh yeah, there totally was. We always forget to do those. The bonus step is don't overdo it, okay? See, you still gotta be yourself if you want my program to work. You're probably wondering what happens next. You'll definitely get some emails, just ignore them. This was great, felt like flying hearts all around. I don't know what that was. The weird thing is that I do feel more motivated. I don't know where I got this, but I'm using it. Okay, let's see. Hey, got a busy morning, but I saw you sitting there and thought I'd stop by. Remember the construction site in Hinterberg? My guys are finally done with it. Build a neat zip line so you can get across the chasm. Fun, right? Anyway, enjoy your sleigh. I wonder. Let's see. Probably should do this one just cause I don't think I'm anywhere close to like level 5. So next day, nighttime, whatever, I need to go to the shop and see if I can upgrade or something before I do the bonding sessions. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Now let me on the lift. We did indeed get matching jackets. Thanks for noticing. Have you seen other ski resorts in the area? They're basically mostly mud these days. I wonder how much of the snow around here is actually because of the magic. Are you trying to do the race? It's very simple. Just ride down the course and make sure you pass through all the gates. If you complete it in time, the dungeon portal at its end will unlock. Good luck. Yeah. Well, I already knew that. I have to say that out of all the games that I've played that have these type of segments, the controls are really tight. Like, not, like say Sonic Adventure, for instance. Like, oh my god, those snowboarding controls were terrible. And Final Fantasy VII, geez, those were terrible too. But that one was pretty good. Oh, I guess I'm level 4 then. I didn't even know. Oh, wait. Well, my defense is level 4, so... Funny, I was about to praise them for not doing this, and then they did it because, like, I was liking the fact that, like, when you're on the snowboarding segments, you don't have to worry about like picking up chests and stuff, so that you can just enjoy the ride, and then they have one in the middle. But I can forgive it. Really? This is it. This time it's real bad. Lisa, do you have any luck with the signatures? I'm still working on it, but we'll get there. You'll see. They're closing down Hannah's shop. I need to get 3 signatures from famous people. Slaying stars or influencers. I hope you're right. Is there anything I can do for you this evening? A sword enchantment, perhaps? Let's see. The young woman wields an axe like I've never seen before. There's something contagious about watching someone who's in the zone. All focus and concentration, every move is perfect. I could watch all evening, it would probably increase my relaxation. She's mesmerizing, right? Totally. I want to do that. That's Jay. She's a superstar in East Asia, pro-level monster slayer, and I think she was like a dance music star as well. How does anyone ever get so good at this? Uh-oh. Say a scoop of vanilla, please, and those chocolate sprinkles on top. Make those a double. Here you go. This one's on the house. Nope, it's not. There you go. Keep the change. You're amazing. What's your technique called? It's called Jay's Dance Floor. Cheesy, I know, but that's what it's called. This is Marina. I'm Louisa. Jay and Charmed. But break is over, ladies. Catch you later. Hang on, just one thing. Would you mind doing a few more of those spiral splitter moves from earlier? Only if that's okay, though. Look, I'm here to train, right? You can watch, but I'm not a jukebox. Cheers. I get her point. She's not here for our entertainment. What was I thinking? She's a pro. Imagine being constantly badgered by fans like that. She could have been nicer about it, though. Hold on. Isn't that... the spiral splitter? It's glorious. Look at her spin. He keeps doing it. Whoa. She can totally hear us. This is so exciting. It's been a long day. An episode of the long-running detective show is on. There's a cute German Shepherd dog. I'm sorry, but this seat is reserved for Commissioner Ruffs. Are you saying this dog outranks me? You and me both, my dear Sergeant. You and me both. Yeah, Sergeant Ruffs needs his seat. And the Smith has a dog. Have you met him? Apparently he's totally into wild strawberries. Any idea where I can find some? Hell yeah. They grow in Hinterberg. There's a place past Skill's Shrine and close to the first dungeon in that area. You have to look around a bit. I found some in a spot that you can only reach with magical whirlwind. What's that? Oh. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I gotta say, I'm more of a cat person myself, but I'm glad I spent time with this one. There's a dungeon in Hinterwald that's hidden underground. He'll help you find it. Make sure to make friends with him. It's worth it. I guess I could do that, and then once I find the strawberry, do the undergrown key. Excuse me. I'll stretch. I hate this place just because it's so orange and it doesn't need to be. Okay, so it was near the first dungeon. Let's see, the first... Oh. Oh, cool, I can get that. I still think it's kind of stupid that you can't, like, keep your abilities for, like, the other levels. Damn. I don't know why I keep doing that. I wonder if it's up here because I've never been up here on this ledge. But how did I not notice this? That's kind of pointless though. It's like not like I can ever get back up here again. I guess it's that if I forget to go over here, then... Alright, so now I need to do the other dungeon, but first, how do I get that? Damn it. Amazing how these different kinds of skills feel from the magic I used in Dorval Corkles, or whatever it was. I didn't actually read it. Hmm. Wish I could mark stuff. Or at least, like, teleport to stuff that I found already. Yeah, this wasn't the one I was looking for, but... Hey, you exploring the forest? That dog must be really shy. Where's the overgrown cave then? Where does the bus go? Oh. Nope. Oh. Let me start at the beginning. Follow the signs. Overgrown cave. Fancy meeting you here. Made it through alright? It was no biggie. Yeah, no big deal. Kind of an easy dungeon. Look at you, all pro talk. So how about you get your book stamped and we go out drinks? Stamp. Ready whenever you are, love. Just go to the portal. I'll be right behind you. Weird that this portal and the other portal to enter here didn't do that little Aurora Borealis show thing. Or at least that's what it looks like, kinda. You're quiet, love. What's on your mind? I was just thinking about what a strange vacation this is. Two people working their way through the same dungeon, then meeting up for drinks. It was kind of a weird dungeon too, wasn't it? Oh, no weirder than the rest. The portals into and out of the dungeon felt different. None of that searing heat. More of a hole in the wall and some really bright lights. I didn't even notice, huh? How about we go and hang out at the campfire tonight? Let's see if there's other adventurers who have been to this dungeon. I'd like to hear what they thought. Yeah, campfire. Let's meet there. Go do your shopping or whatever you had planned for this evening. I'll wait for you there. Let's see. Where was that other guy? See if I can get him to sign the petition. No. He's not even... There's almost nobody around. Except for her. All of them is at the campfire. No. Guess we'll have to do all that later then. Let's see who's here. Okay, let's join them. Maybe if one of them knows more about the... Let's see if anyone knows more about the dungeon. You ready? A ghoulish glance, eyes wide open. The floor. It's ours. We dance. We strike like cobras, clashing. One remains. The end. Ugh. Didn't know tonight was poetry night. Sorry, love. Fascinating. Particularly the verse where you described the monster's gaze. A misunderstanding, I believe. There was no misunderstanding. What do you know of the dance of death? You're quite the poet, renowned. Can we hear another one? Are you kidding me? Look, before we get into the next poem, I'm gonna ask you something. Any of you ever been to the overgrown cave dungeon, the one in the forest, zip line over the chasm? No. What of it? The portals in and out were strange, and there was something off about the monsters. It's not like my broadsword cast off or not. They all cut open the same. Can you maybe tone down a notch? The 10% of you that isn't cringe is just creepy, man. It's an interesting dungeon for sure. The last one they opened to the public. Bureaucracy works slowly here. The paperwork on this one took 6 months, longer than the rest. A pity, really. My postgraduates were petitioning to get in while it was pristine, but the safety inspector said no dice. This doesn't smell right. It took them about 3 weeks to open the other 24 dungeons to paying customers. Enough. I was told tonight was poetry night. If you insist on derailing the topic, I'll return to my quarters. I believe it's Albert's turn. Wow, that guy really likes his poetry. Been a long day. I'm beat. I should go to bed. Well, I won't. Let's see. Do I want amusement or familiarity? I'll go for amusement. They're playing a recording of a traditional play. The stage seems to be inside of a farmhouse. But if that woman is not our long-lost and very rich aunt, then we have been entertaining the charming a stranger all this time. And the real Aunt Rezzy, oh my, she's the new servant woman. That wasn't very interesting. This dungeon business yesterday, I've been thinking about it. Maybe we read a bit too much into it. Nah, something weird is going on in that dungeon. We both saw it. It was a perfectly fine dungeon. It had puzzles and monsters. We were casting spells and all. But the portals... Breakfast is ready and, you'll be having special guests this morning. Don't stand on ceremony, dear. Hi, I'm Mayor Karen Wagner. Hinterberg's #1 public servant at your service. So what do... I've heard so much about you, Fraulein Louisa, and you too, Fraulein Alex. You see, part of my job is to make sure our guests have the best sleighing experience in the world, so from time to time I like to check in on the VIPs. Let me just say, you two are making quite the names for yourselves. Thanks. See, Fraulein Louisa, you really what Hinterberg is really all about. Leaving your life behind to face our mythical creatures. Out and about exploring a mythical place, a magical place full of excitement and real danger. Persevering, growing, having a magical time. We should put you on a poster. When would you be available for some promo shots? But listen to me go on when all I wanted was to see what makes you tick. So, how are you finding Hinterberg? I think our brochure really needs rebranding. How do you feel about it? It's been a mixed experience, for example. Amazing. I absolutely must put you in touch with Hans, our customer relations manager. He's dying to get your feedback. Have you been to our Grand Hotel? How about the inn on our main square? I pulled some strings, and I want you to know these places are always open to you. I always wanted to personally welcome you to our Brunel Sumpf dungeons. Access was cut off for a little while due to the earthquake. We're about ready to reopen, and I want you two to be among the first to check out those dungeons. Anything else I can do for you? How about some Hinterbucks? Right. I have trouble parting with those, you see, because my face is on them. But hey, why not? I'll tell Teresa to hand you 5,000 each. Good? Good. It's been fantastic talking to you. I'd say vote for Mayor Wagner, but you can't. We're really just friends. Yay! Could have used that when I was buying swords, but... What was that all about? Don't care. 5,000 Hinterbucks. So what are you going? Where are you going today? Now that you're VIP, you're planning to check out those brutal Sumpf dungeons area. Well, I wanted to go to the other ones and I wanted to buy stuff, but now I can't. So let's see. Complete. I could do Tatzelworm's lair. And I can't get any of those. Can't get any of those. I could do Prison Keep Island. Well, they're both level 5. I don't got a lot of time. Let's see, how many dungeons are there? Okay. 7. Okay. There's less over there. 17. Oh, so one for each day. And then there's the secret dungeon with the dog. Or maybe one of them is, you know, one of them that says quest. I guess I'll go to this one just because they want me to. And they just mentioned it. And it's a new area, so that's kind of cool. I'm going home. It's far too wet here for my taste. Well, so what if I just got here? Who are you to judge? I didn't say anything. Wait, there's a thing over there. Let me get that. No. Oop. Nope. Note to self. Don't go into water. Oh, hey guys. Jeez, I thought I got way more from that dungeon. Boat rental. Ooh, islands and stuff. Well, I guess this is a good place to end it. Because to find the next dungeon will probably take a while and I gotta leave pretty soon. So, gonna get going for today. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And once again, like and subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. Have a good day, everyone.